my dream bees, and welcome back to a new yoga flow video. This flow is going to be easy and gentle for beginners. So if you've never tried yoga before and you want to start your practice with a simple flow. So get ready to go onto your mat, maybe grab a pillow, keep some water to the side, and let's get started. Feel free to grab a pillow or take a meditation cushion. And we're going to come seated onto our knees, onto our pillow here. Taking our first deep breath in, roll your shoulders up, back, and around. And continuing just like that, slow and soft movements followed by your breath. Rubbing our hands together quickly, try to create some heat, and then place both of your hands onto your belly. Taking deep belly breaths. Inhale, allowing the belly to push against your hands, and exhale out. This is a time to connect with yourself, a time to feel everything that you're going through, a time to listen to your needs. Listen to your muscles, listen to your organs, your stomach, your digestion. Start to rub your hands onto your thighs, just spreading this heat all throughout your body. And now take a nice big inhale up, raise your arms to the sky. Look up and exhale, twist over to the right side. Left hand on your right knee. And looking past that right shoulder. As you sit in this twist, just try to listen to everything happening on the inside. We're going to take that right arm back and lift it all the way up to the sky. Feel your vertebrae aligning, and then exhale, reaching forward into a child's pose. We have the option here to keep our left arm bent or to stretch that left arm all the way out to the right side. Do the posture that feels good. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, start to lift your hips up to the sky, sliding your shoulders and chest forward onto the mat. Your head is looking towards that right side with your left cheek pressed gently onto the mat. And you can feel as you breathe here, all of this space in your stomach. Bring that right arm close towards you and push yourself rolled up to seated position. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, and exhale, twisting over towards our left. Right hand on the left knee, looking behind that left shoulder. And you take gentle breaths in your twist. Keeping a calm mind, finding your stillness. Lift that left arm up to the sky, gently coming back towards your center, and start to press yourself down onto the mat like a child's pose. Your right hand is still twisted by that left knee. And if you want, you can stretch that right arm all the way across your left side. Even lift your hips up now if that feels good, and press your right cheek onto the mat, looking towards the left. There's space for your vertebrae. There's space for your stomach. There's space for your shoulder blades. Just putting everything back into alignment. Push your left hand close and lift yourself up, this time coming into all fours position. Inhale, lift your heart up to the sky, and exhale, pushing the hands look towards the belly. Just a nice cat and cow here. Inhale, rising up, opening, and exhale, push. Keeping a nice pace here. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, lower. We're going to hold this position and come backwards, seated onto our mats, keeping our head looking towards the belly, And then rolling forward, inhale, cow. Exhale, this time child's pose, release. Look towards your belly, lift your hips up, and doing the same pose. Inhale, open your heart center, and exhale, push back into child's pose. A very fluid motion, looking towards your belly, hips forward into all fours. Inhale, cow. And exhale, child's pose. Just hold your child's pose now. Feeling yourself connected with the earth. And then very gently, feel free to remove your cushion or your pillow and lie down onto your stomach here. We're going to come into a baby cobra, elbows bent 90 degrees, looking open towards the sky. And exhale, releasing the neck down towards the belly. Repeating this here. Inhale, open. Exhale, let it all out. Just like that. Keep the mobility. Inhale. And exhale, release. We're going to keep this release, letting your neck be natural. And then coming all the way down onto our mats. Hands by your shoulder blades. We're going to lift a little higher into a high cobra. And exhale, lower back down onto your stomach. Going even higher now. Inhale, rise yourself up. And exhale, down onto your belly. This time, feel free to go even higher. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pressing the tops of your feet and lifting your thighs off the mat. Just breathe. And then go back into a child's pose. Reconnecting to the earth. Reconnecting to yourself. And when you're ready, coming back into all fours. Crunching your toes, lift your hips up. Almost into downward facing dog with your chest this time onto your thighs. And then stretch your legs up, downward facing dog. Just a gentle movement here, bending the knees, pressing your stomach towards your thighs, and then release. One more time, bending the knees, looking towards the belly button, and stretching the knees to walk out that dog. This time, inhale, rising the heels off the mat, looking towards the belly, and exhale, push down. Just like that. Inhale, lift onto your toes, and exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stretch a little bit deeper this time. Breathe here, enjoying this moment of recuperation in downward facing dog. We're going to take a little twist here. Left hand reaching for that right ankle and looking up towards your right armpit here. Feeling the effects in the belly and then putting that hand back down. Inhale, reaching right arm towards that left ankle, looking up into the left armpit and breathing gently. Exhale, place both hands on towards your mat. Move your hips side to side if that feels good. And now we're going to take a three-legged dog, lifting that right leg all the way up to the sky. Look towards your belly here, keeping the alignment of your back, and then bending that right leg, opening the hips towards the left shoulder blade. Slowly exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest and release into downward facing dog. Bring the knees down onto mat and release into child's pose now. Going a bit deeper. Connecting a little bit more within. Allowing all the heat to rush through your body and then preparing to take it to the other side. Lift yourself up into downward facing dog and lift this time that left leg up, three-legged dog. Don't force it, just feel the stretch that feels good to you. Bending the left leg, opening the hips, keeping both shoulders towards the mat, and exhale, knee to chest, and then release into downward facing dog. We're going to walk our hands backwards towards the feet, bending the knees but grabbing our elbows to sway gently, side to side. Placing your hands down, glide your hands up to your shins, and inhale, flatten your back. Engage the lower belly but flat spine. Exhale, release completely towards the ground. We're going to repeat this softly. Inhale, flat back. Breathing, and exhale, release. Always keeping a gentle bend in those knees. This time bending the knees down towards the mat, the weight in the back of your heels for a nice stretch of your Achilles. And then exhale, stretch your legs into a standing forward fold. We're going to bend our left knee, stretching the right leg, and lifting our right hand up to the sky. A nice twist, lifting yourself up, and exhale, bring that hand back onto the mat. Switching sides, bend your right leg, stretch the right leg, and lift your left arm up to the sky. Beautiful opening posture for your shoulder blades and for your spine, and then exhale, lower. One more flat back, gliding your hands onto your tibias. Inhale, elongate the spine just up until the neck, and then exhale, lower. Walk your hands gently into a plank position. Shoulder blades over your hands. Squeeze your butt muscles, squeeze your belly, and just hold. Now releasing your knees onto the mat, we're going to stretch our hands far in front of us and either release your head down into puppy pose or glide yourself forward, placing your chest onto the mat. Whatever you need today, just listen to your body. And then bringing your hips towards your heels, child's pose. Allow your back to roll all the way up to a seated position. We're going to bring our hands into prayer just in front of our heart center, closing our eyes and just breathing. Breathe in, taking in all the effects of all these beautiful poses that we've done today. And then releasing your hands, bring your legs out in front of you, stretch your knees, flex your feet, and just rub your hands onto your knees, bringing back this sense of connection. Lift your arms up to the sky. Inhale, rise up, and then bending the knees, we're going to place our belly and our chest onto our thighs and try to grab our ankles or our feet here. Releasing the head naturally. Stretch your knees forward as you need. For a little bit more comfort, we can take that pillow and place it just under our knees for a nice forward fold. Allow all that tension to just fall away. Find a moment without any pressure, any stress. And then roll yourself back up gently. Inhale, reach forward with your arms, and exhale, roll down slowly with control onto your mat. You can keep your pillow under your knees or place it behind your head or remove it completely as you find this moment of Shavasana, as you find this moment of peace. This is your moment to feel aligned, to feel your body coming back into place, coming back into rhythm with itself, coming back into its nature. without any distractions. Just be here. Slowly bring your knees in towards your chest if you need, rolling yourself side to side. You can fall over to one side and push yourself up to a seated position, or you can always stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer. If you're in a seated position, just feel yourself comfortable. Inhale, rising your arms up to the sky. Exhale into prayer. Just feel that you are now aligned and in balance with yourself. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me, and namaste.